2025, security and defense cooperation between Nigeria and the United States has expanded significantly, driven by worsening terrorism threats across the Sahel and Lake Chad region. The renewed partnership is already reshaping counter-terrorism operations, intelligence sharing and military coordination, with major operational successes recorded against extremist networks. One of the most significant breakthroughs was the killing of notorious ISWAP leader Abu Bilal Al-Manukui in a joint operation involving Nigerian and U.S. support assets. In this report, TVC News Sifan Esen takes a look at the Abuja-Washington alliance as well as the gains. We're back with business news after the details.
For years, Nigeria and the United States maintained a defense relationship largely centered on military training, equipment sales, and limited intelligence support. But since late 2025, that relationship has evolved into a far deeper operational security partnership driven by the growing threat posed by Boko Haram, ISWAP, Lakurawa militants, and expanding jihadist networks across the Sahel. The shift began after the United States redesignated Nigeria as a country of particular concern under the International Religious Freedom Act, citing persistent killings linked to terrorism and sectarian violence. While the designation initially created diplomatic friction between both countries, it quickly opened the door for expanded strategic engagement on security, civilian protection, and counter-terrorism cooperation. Following high-level meetings involving Nigeria's National Security Advisor Malam Nuhu Ribadu and senior U.S. officials in Washington, both countries established the U.S.-Nigeria Joint Working Group in late 2025. The platform created a structured mechanism for intelligence fusion, counter-terrorism planning, anti-money laundering operations, tracking terror financing networks, and improving civilian protection frameworks.
Then improved intelligence.
Security analysts describe the development as one of the most significant shifts in Nigeria-U.S. defense relations in decades.
Their support would be, for this new phase, would be in three particular areas: training, strategy, and then improved intelligence gathering. Now, all of these things don't happen in one night.
Military officials say the cooperation has enhanced aerial surveillance, intelligence-driven targeting, and the disruption of terrorist movement corridors across the northeast and parts of the northwest.
And I can tell you their support has been significant. It has helped us in a lot of these activities you have seen over the last 3-4 weeks. So we are very satisfied with the U.S. and all the support that they have provided.
The biggest operational breakthrough so far came on May 15, the reported elimination of Abu Bilal Al-Manukui during a joint operation in the Lake Chad area.
And control architecture. I'm talking about the ISIS, because what sustains ISIS as a terror group is not just the fighters in the field. It's the network of intelligence, the recruitment process, the propaganda machinery.
Security sources say the operation involved joint intelligence gathering, aerial surveillance coordination, and precision strike capabilities, with Nigerian troops leading ground operations.
The result is what we're seeing today in the elimination of this, top commander. So for me, it's kudos to our government for their decision to remain, very diplomatic in that, in that tempestuous situation then.
As long as there is this tone of responsibility and mutual cooperation, it will yield more fruits.
Beyond direct military operations, the cooperation is also supporting broader institutional reforms through technology transfer, tactical training, intelligence analysis, and modernization of Nigeria's security architecture.
It is us. So the foundation that we lay that now allows the United States to come and build upon is what would matter. At the same time, it is also our ability to harness our interest in a manner that allows any international partner to come and help us, that would make the difference. If we don't correct some of the gaps that currently exist within our national security architecture, there is really nothing a foreigner can do.
Analysts believe the evolving partnership reflects Washington's growing strategic interest in preventing extremist expansion across the Sahel, particularly following political instability and shrinking Western influence in parts of Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso. For Nigeria, the partnership represents a major boost in its effort to degrade terrorist capabilities, restore stability, and strengthen regional security leadership.